Hello.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Okay. Today, I don't know what I'm doing, but do we? Do you remember what we are supposed to do today?
Yeah, we're doing the red UI HP bar for the NPCs.
Oh crap! I forget. That is what I said we want to do.
I
Um,
believe so, yeah.
Not in my mind at all. Haha.
Okay.
Let me think. Let me think. We can do red UI and okay, there is two or three things I want to do now that you mentioned that. I feel like I'm gonna say I'm sorry. I think the red UI is less important than what I think I want to do today. But we'll see about
Okay.
that, right? Okay, so my plan today, okay, remember because I will forget about this in the next 5 seconds. Today, what I want to do is I want to shoot the thing, and then when your HP reach zero, I want you to die. That is what we want to do. Isn't
Okay.
that how important?
I mean, yeah, that is important, but is it more
And then
fun?
the next thing, if we have time, the leftover time, because I think that thing should not take 1 hour. It's too short. So the next thing we want to do is now I want the character to actually have the actual stat. Like when I shoot the thing, it should not do 20 damage. I want this thing to scale based on your stat. Let's say if you add attack stat, right? It should do
Mm,
scale by your attack. With
okay.
some formula or no formula or whatever. I don't care. What I care is okay, it should scale. And then we will do like initial stat of the character or something. That's what I think. Let's see if we can reach there. Okay, all right, let's go. Before we start, any questions?
Nope.
Nope. Then okay, let's start with we choose a Q character because why not, right? It's the most fun part of the game. And then well, the way I want you to kill the character is actually, if you remember, we have something called base attribute set, right? And then when you lose HP, this attribute change, right? So when you, well, if you remember, when you come here, base attribute set.cpp, we make something right here that say, hey, when you took damage, we say, hey, when you took damage, uh, clear the damage out and then minus your health with the damage that was done to you, and then set
Mm-hmm.
the health to the new one, which is right here, right? And then we didn't do anything after. That is why. So what we are going to do is easy. Well, right after this, after it calculate the health, this is your health left over. What we're gonna do, we're gonna add if health here, right? Uh, Reference from the format above. I think it called get health. Hey, there is get health because I set health up there. If you notice, normally get and set come together. So my guess is
Okay.
get health, right?
Yeah.
And then if your health is less or equal to zero, haha, we're gonna do something, right? What we
Right.
gonna do? What we are going to do? I don't know. Display attribute. So I think, let me quick check what it is real quick. It is some attribute set. Okay, I don't know what is in attribute set, but I have my guess. This UE architecture in general, they always somehow have the owner, and then I can bet the owner of the attribute set is whatever it attached to, right? So I'm gonna try something. Is it get owner? Is get owner give you something? Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, there is two own. I don't know what own here, but there is two things that looks good on here that we can use. It's a get owning ability system component, which you can assume that well, this will give you the ability system component of the one that this thing attached to, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
if you remember, oh, we go back to the diagram, yeah, our favorite diagram here, right? You have attribute set, it attached to here, which is ability system component, and then this ability system component also attached to something above it, which in this case, if you remember, we attach it to the character, right? So the owner of component is a character, and then the owner of the attribute set or whatever, maybe it's owner, it's owning ability. I don't know, right? You just know that okay, this guy relate to each other, and this guy and this one also relate to each other, right? Just one step above.
Okay.
So with that said, okay, come back to this one on hello, get on. Well, there is where is another one? Huh? Really, I have to type in caps to make that thing show up or whatever. Okay, we have two things here. One is the component, one is the actor. So I bet you I just want actor because I don't want the component, right? And I would just guess this thing is for give you what I think it is, which is in this case it will be the player or the enemy that you are shooting, right? Because
Hmm.
they get owning actor. It's the owner of this attribute that who is gonna be, right? Okay. So now that we have that, we quick check mouse over, see what it say. It doesn't say anything. All right, I'm gonna F12. I don't really care what it is. I just want to know what is the return result on this. It returned a actor. Okay. So I will make something just to make it look a little easier to read. I'll just do that. You know how to declare variable.
What's the star for?
Pointer.
Oh, I don't really
Uh,
know much about.
the pointer is just it called reference to the thing itself, making a new thing. So sometimes, okay, well, this get into the nuance of the programming a little bit, but like if you do this, like actor, right, and the
Hmm.
equal to whatever, I don't care, right? So if you do this, there is something that you have to think about it. Like I don't want to explain about that, but TLDR on it is sometimes when you do it like this, there is a chance this thing is not exactly the XXX here. It just copy the XXX, make it a new one, and then reference it as SSS. You know, like if you do, okay, there is a difference here. Right? If I do this, let's say S2, S1, right? Okay. If I do it like that, well, in this case, it's kind of the same, but there is a chance when like some variable type you can declare that hey, when you do equal, when you do assignment like that, it will just not use the exact another thing. Like it will not use the reference to another one. It will just create a copy of that one instead. Does that
So
even make sense?
the pointer is a reference,
The
and then
pointer
without the
is just to
pointer,
make sure that it will reference only. You will not duplicate to be another one.
yeah. So you have like this 4x, and then if you make a new variable s2,
Like
with,
here. If I do this right, it's like
uh,
if let's say the xxx is here, right? Xxx equal to the data inside, let's say is like 5,000. Let's say that, right? This is a
okay.
block of data. Don't worry about it. Just conceptually like this. So this into the memory in your RAM somewhere, it have this block of data called 5,000 in there, right?
Hmm.
And then you would say, hey, the XXX is referencing to this blob of data,
Okay.
okay? And then
Yeah.
forget the S1 for now. If we look at S2 only, okay? If you do at S2, because it have the pointer symbol there, what it means is you just say, hey, S2 is now reference to XXX.
So they're the exact same thing.
And then therefore because of this, it kind of become like this, right? Because S2 is XXX, but XXX is also 5000. But then in your actual memory, it always only have 5000. Everything is reference to it, right? But
Okay.
on some other occasion, not in this case, but I don't want to explain the nuance of it. But on some data type, the result of the first line, the S1, is like this. So because we have XXX is 5000, right? And then the next thing you do is you do, hey, S1 equal to SSX. So it will do this. After it do assignment, it will do this. Because it does not reference to XXXX, it duplicate the SSSX into that. So the main difference here is in this case, in the future, when something change this thing to like 5555, let's say it that way, right?
Hmm.
XXX will be 5555. S2 will also be 5555. But in this later case, if you change XXX to 5555, then XXX will become 5555. But if you say, hey, what is S1 right now? It will say 5000. Because it
Gotcha.
copy the thing, it doesn't reference the thing. If that makes sense.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Uh, some funny stuff. Yeah, and there is no actual practice that like what should be the reference and what should not be. In general, if possible, you always want to use reference because, well, like you just see, something could possibly go wrong when you did not use reference. It changed the wrong thing, right? But then on sometime on the same occasion, maybe oh wait, I don't want to touch the original. I just want the value of it. So in that case, you want to duplicate it. You don't want to use pointer. So like it go
I see.
both ways. It's 50-50. You don't know. The only you need
Mm-hmm.
to know is you want to know, do you want to use a reference or not? You decide, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But okay, cool. Good question. Awful explanation. All right. So
Well,
now we get the owner. What are we gonna do with the owner? Uh, this called null check. If you know what it is, so it check that if this thing actually exists, if this thing actually like not empty, because a bad thing will happen if you do this. So owner have something, a function called destroy. It's just on the owner. Not owner. Sorry, I mean actor. So if I F12 here, it go to actor dot destroy.
okay.
I don't care what it does. You know, I know that it will destroy this owner. That is not the only thing I care. And then this null check is because if this thing happen to not exist for some god unknown reason, right? If this owner is invalid somehow, when you call owner dot destroy right here, it will crash your game, and you don't want that. That is why I do
Okay.
this. I think that's it. Save. Close your editor. Reopen. I mean compile. And then cross your finger. Hope it works. Will it work? Did you compile?
It's
Hopefully
working.
so.
It's doing its thing.
Like this. Okay, why this is compiling? We will just yep. So this is horrible. What I did here is not that good. Because guess what? When you say destroy, it gonna instant poof from the screen and it is gone. So this is awful. We don't want this. Well, in the final form, we don't want this. What we want to do is probably when it hit, this thing will just call like a base character dot play death animation or activate death or notify death, do something that like relate to death because you would imagine that death is not just instant proof, right? It can do something a little more fancy. Maybe play death animation, maybe play like the scatter your body explode, like do
Right.
something a little bit better than just like poof because it's gonna look awful. But it is fine for now because well we don't have the base character to mess with, and also we just want to see the thing disappear, right? So let's see. Cross your finger. Oh, whoa! Look at that. Whoa, fancy. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yep. Fancy
Okay, see how
indeed.
it works.
Oh yeah, it works.
Okay, see,
It's doing
good,
what you said it
good.
would do.
Yeah, it's just instant proof, and this is awful. Oh, wait, we have to do one more thing. We want to kill the player. When
Wait,
do they die?
can you pause for a second?
Can I pause for a second? Wait, wait, wait. Uh, wait. It does not pause. How to pause again? Okay. All right. We continue. Okay.
Mhm.
So we shoot the thing. It die. I want to know if the player can die too. So I'm gonna dash a little bit. Oh, when you die, you auto respawn. That's cute. I don't know what the code do for you. I'm not gonna lie.
It does the same thing.
Yeah, it comes from the base code. Whatever this base project is, I assume it just like, oh, if you die somehow it respawn you in the middle. Okay, oh, you know what? That's fine. I don't have problem with it. Just know that it works. It's good enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now we have that. Uh, that's it for the death. We can make the better version of death in later date, but right now this is good. Well, actually, yeah, maybe it is about how we do the other thing, which is make the base character.
Hmm.
Uh, what am I saying I'm gonna do again today? Oh, we want when you get shot, then it now your damage scale with the character stat. So let's do that, I guess. Uh, how do I do it? How about first we should create a stat that allow us to do that, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna close the editor because we have to again do something with the CPP to make it work.
Hmm.
So we come back
Okay.
here. If you remember, we have something called base attribute set, and then last time we defined only three stats here: max health, health, damage. What else could you possibly need? So I'm just gonna copy paste it. Let me scroll real quick to see if there is anything else. There is nothing else. Cool. And copy paste, no brain. I think you know what I'm about to do next. What should we call it? Attack, maybe? Attack? What what else? What other style do we need except attack? I'll just copy paste attack 3 times. Do we need defense? Is defense even a thing? Do we care?
Mm. Mm.
Uh, uh, uh. I mean, we already here. I'm gonna add something a little bit more. Do we actually care about defense? The only thing, okay, there is a big difference, a little different, or big difference. I'm not sure, right? Like defense and attack is kind of like the imaginary attribute that they interact with each other, and they it spit out something like the formula. Oh, you do attack minus defense divide by two or some random thing like that, right? There is
Mm-hmm.
another defensive stat that I like to have, which is called straight damage reduction, and it is percentage, right? Have nothing to do with the formula. It's a flat percentage reduction, right? That is a nice thing to have. Have nothing to do with defense because normally defense, like in any other game that bother to use defense, they do like the quadratic scaling on it, right? Like at the beginning, it's like, oh, like in first like 20 defense, you get like 50% damage reduction, and then after that, you go like 50, 55, 56, 57. It's just like diminishing return. That is why they bought it to make something called defense, right? But if we do flat reduction, it's just different. And you know what? Just for the future, I would just do it. Gonna make one or two or three more stat here. Gonna add defense. Whether I use it or not, I don't care. I just add some, right? What else that would we probably need? Think. Use some brain cell.
Magic.
Ooh, that's a good call. You mean like the magic attack and magic defense? Gotta have all
No,
two,
I
right?
wasn't thinking of magic defense, but yeah, sure, we can do that.
I mean, what else having magic? Wait. What does magic give me? Like mana? I think mana is something.
Yeah, like mana.
Oh, you didn't think about that. I'm thinking about like a physical attack of magic attack. Not a bad
That's
thing.
another avenue.
Okay. Do we need magic? I mean, you can.
Um,
Not
Speed. You
really.
need speed.
Huh? You need
Like
speed.
your
You're damn
movement.
right. Okay. Okay. Let's add mana and speed. Mana. Want to put it next to health. God knows why.
Yeah.
Do I need? I guess. Okay. You know what? On your defense or on my defense, uh, having mana is probably always a good thing, just in case you need it, right?
Mhm.
Because I mean,
Wait.
there will be someone that want to use mana. I can bet you. Maybe not everyone, but someone gonna use. Someone gonna use cooldown. Someone gonna use mana. Like have extra resource bar is probably always a good thing, as long as you don't have like 20s of them, right? If you have like one or two, I guess it's fine. Uh, you know what? We will just ignore magic defense and magic attack for now because I don't know we need it or not.
Okay.
But you are right about speed. Should we call speed? We should call move speed because you know what? Maybe we have attack speed in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can bet you on that, right? Also, another good
Wait.
trick is yes. Hmm.
If we do mana, do we also need max mana?
Oh hell yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You are so right. Yes, we will have to also do max mana. Well, even with that said, we add the mana for now, but I don't think we will use it at this moment. But it will be in the future, just not now. But yeah, good call, good call. Yes, we need max mana. Attack, defense, move speed. Do we need max move speed? We can cap
Uh,
it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Move speed alone. It's fine for now. For now, is that good enough? Anything else? Oh, I just told you I want the damage reduction, the flat one. Damage reduction. I want that. This is so
oh,
personal. Huh?
okay. Wait, I didn't notice that you also made changes down there. So
Yeah,
you
I
changed.
copy the whole block and I just change everything that relate to it. The good trick
Okay.
I normally do is I double click this and then Control F, so it highlight the thing that I want to change.
But okay. Um, hold on. I didn't do that. So give me a
That's
moment.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Do you also want to do like crit?
Uh, we can have crit. We can also add it in the later date. I mean, crit is a good thing. I don't want it to be too complicated right now. So we can ignore the crit for now. I mean, we already know if we want to come here and then add it in the future, right? It's not that hard. So I
Okay.
think that is a good start. So yeah, we have health, mana, attack, defense, and move speed. That's good enough. Okay, and after adding that, press play. Hope it compile. I don't look for anything. I just look for like, did we mess anything up?
Hmm.
If we compile, we don't even have to check editor. Yeah. I mean, we can check. We can just quick check, go to the thing, see if the stat show up there, and if it show up, we come back here and do our thing.
Hmm.
Or do we even have to do our thing? Do we have anything to do here? Or we don't even have to do anything. We can just continue. Because see here, it doesn't do anything in here. Like the attack and defense will not directly change your health, right? If you think about it, the way I am going with this is we have attack stat and defense stat. And I will use the attack and defense to calculate, and then it will eventually turn into damage, right? And then we will use damage to reduce your health. So like in here, we don't even need to add those things that we just add in here because it's not part of the calculation. Or maybe it is if we have crit.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, it does not because effectively we add attack, we add defense, we add speed. Of course, speed have nothing to do with this, right? Attack defense will do it somewhere else and it will become the damage. If that makes sense to you. So we don't even have to close the editor. We have to continue here.
Okay.
Okay. Are you good? Are we good?
Real quick, is
Yes.
your attribute accessors underlining red
What? Huh?
in,
What are
in
you
the base
doing?
the base attribute set.h file?
In
The
here?
ones that we added, yeah, mine are like underlined red,
Which one?
underlining red. Like attribute accessors.
Attribute accessor. This one.
Yeah, like some of them are underlined.
Did
Oh wait, no, all
did
of
you
them are
have a diff?
underlined
Sometimes the IntelliSense doing something stupid. So normally if I press play and then it compile, it spin up your editor file, I just ignore it. It can be red, I don't care. Also, I think it is red for me too. You see this thing? The triple dot right here? I
red.
think that is the red line for me. I'm just on dark
Okay,
theme, so you don't see it. But yeah, I think everything of mine is also equally red.
okay.
What is even this?
Just want to make sure I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, no. You did nothing wrong. Yeah, I'm also red. Yeah, when I mouse over, they complain something. Yeah, I also equally red. Potential fix. uh, whatever, man. I don't care. You know what? If you press play and it works, I don't care. It can be red.
Okay.
Sometimes it just read the wrong thing. Not read the wrong thing. It doesn't read everything, and they just assume I am wrong or we are wrong. But hey, it works, so we are not wrong. Okay,
Hmm.
so now we come here. We do 20 damage right now. So let's fix that. Oh wait, we cannot fix it yet. Because to fix it, we have to give the stat to the character. So let's do just that. Oh god. How would I do this? Uh, let's quick check what we have first. Okay, we have Twin Stick NPC, which we want to do the same thing to it. Oh, equal to CDP. That is not good. Oh, that is not good at all. Hmm. Okay, we can do a quick fix for now. We'll do the actual fix later. It's called refactoring, but right now we just want to see some result, so we just don't care about that for now. Okay, so here the plan is you have to give the initial step to the character, right? Like in this
Hmm.
case, we want it to have attack. That is something that is not zero because it's probably zero right now. Oh crap. I forget to do one thing in here. I say we don't have to do anything with the CVP. I am wrong. We probably have to do something here. You know,
Okay.
the attack, defense, and speed supposed to be initialized here to some value. I guess it can be zero. Who cares? You know, what should be the default number for attack, defense, and speed? Okay, speed maybe it have to have something. You know, or else you cannot move. Attack and defense can be zero as far as I care. Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't change anything that we want to do because what we want to do is we want to give it its own stat anyway, right? It is now zero, but we will change it to something else. What is the number you have in mind?
For attack,
Yeah, for attack. Defense, we just
uh,
leave it zero. That's fine.
I guess 100.
10, 100. You want to one shot the thing? It have only 100 health.
Oh, right. It's going by actual. Okay, okay. I thought it was like percentage.
I mean, we can, but right now we just go by flat number just for the sake that we
Okay.
can see something easy.
Yeah, yeah. We can do
We can
10.
go 15 or something, like
13.
maybe 13, 15. Okay, whatever. Point is we have to
Yeah.
do it. So if you guess it right, it is probably around here somewhere. Here. This is where you initialize the stat. In this case, you give the attribute set to this actor, and then
Mhm.
follow by give the ability. So we will drag this thing a little bit to the front because guess what? It give ability set. No, attribute set. It give attribute set, and then we will now give the initial value of what we want it to be, right?
Okay.
Okay, so the way we do it, how would we do it? Go here and quick check the structure real quick. Ability based gameplay effect. The question is where would you put it? So the game plan is here, right? Okay. Yeah, let me tell you the game plan. Now this thing have attribute set. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna give it the guess what? Apply gameplay effect right here,
Okay.
right? Reconnect. But then we will change this one to something else better, which in this case we're gonna call it GE underscore initial stat. Haha. You see where it is
Wait, how
going?
did you make it just go in between those two connections?
I did not.
Oh,
It
you're just
disconnect.
putting it on
I
top of
just yeah, I just drag it. It doesn't
it.
go
Oh,
in.
okay.
Yeah. I just did it so fast you blink, you miss it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, it is connected.
It is not. It is connect right
Oh,
now because I just
you
connected.
dragged it.
Yeah,
You.
I drag here and connect and drag here again and connect. You blink when I do it.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I just copy thing from here and then paste it here. I didn't do anything special. Except I do it
Okay.
fast. Compile save. Uh, yeah, you know what? I don't like the way this is structured right now anyway, so I'm gonna change something a little bit. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna make a new folder here because I don't like how this structure. I think to see where I might go with this. I'm gonna make a new folder called character, and then I'm gonna make another new folder in here called player character, right? And then if you guess it right, what I am going to do is gonna move this guy somewhere better. So we will get controller in there too. Okay, I just you see what I'm doing. You still false.
Sure.
Okay, I left click here, I hold control, left click here, so I select both of them.
Oh, oops.
Okay, and then don't mess with file up. If you mess this file up, I don't know how to fix it for you. Left click drag in here and call move here. Click this one. Don't copy, move. We good? We good?
What if I do them separately? Because I accidentally already did the first one.
Oh, that's fine. As long as you move both of them, it's okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And after you move, this is me being paranoid, but when you move something, you always want to right click and then fix redirector. Sometimes it leaves some breadcrumb behind. I do
Okay.
some stupid things. Yeah. So I normally click that just to make sure it works. Okay, so we move something in here. Good. Uh, compile, save everything, press play, and hope that everything is still intact, don't explode, you know. Because the only thing we do is we move stuff, but that is a problem because we move stuff something that reference to the old past. Will now like, oh, where is it? It's now gone, you know. You just hope that everything will work fine because you played the why I found ADHP. What happened?
Me too.
Huh? Why I found it 80? We not start with 100? Oh, I know why we start with 80. It's so dumb. You know why?
No.
Because we just did this one. You remember, you know what this thing actually do? It say here GE test damage. Because right now it apply 20 damage at the beginning, right? Like when we begin play, we give ourselves and then we just instantly hurt ourselves 20 for no reason.
Mm.
But no, we will change this, right? Oh, okay. Everything we do so far is so that we can change that. So we come here, and then now we're gonna create a new GE here, right? Okay, make sure it is the right GE. Why Jesus, this is called gameplay but I'm angry. It should be base gameplay. You see, this is why I want to make a base class, because now we're gonna have one more thing that we have to deal with it later. You know what? It's just one more thing. It's fine for now. For now. Mm, awful. Like, okay, you have two choices here. Whatever the way you want to do, you have to copy, duplicate this guy, or just make a new one, your choice. If you still remember how to do it, right click, pick like one of them, blueprint maybe, and then just like gameplay effect out here, like pick the right one, right? But I'm not gonna bother doing this because I know this one is correct, so I'm just gonna copy it because I'm lazy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna drag this one to here, but instead of move, now I'm gonna just copy it. Voila. It comes in here, it's gonna have that new thing that you just copy. Rename it to whatever you feel like. In this case, I will rename into Init that player. Player. I cannot type. What is that? Play better.
Blazer.
What? Oh,
Blazer.
player. I need that
Doesn't it
player.
get confusing if you don't rename it?
Wait, right click, update. After you rename, you clean it up every time. What is your question again?
Doesn't it get confusing if you don't rename your copy?
Uh, in theory, the editor did not. If someone getting confused, it is you, because it referenced as a full path for editor, right? So it's no, oh, it's the blueprint variant twin stick blueprint ability gameplay effect. That one is where it used somewhere else, and then the new one is gonna reference as variant twin stick character player character at the same name.
Oh,
So
okay.
I
Okay,
mean,
that.
computer does not get confused. But when you search by yourself, now you get confused on which one is what. So you do yourself a service and not kill your future self when you have five of them have the same exact name, and then you're gonna why I do this to myself, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's it. Double click this one. We're gonna change some stat here. We don't want damage anymore. Oh wow, look, everything is here. Beautiful. What we gonna do? We're gonna set health of the play. You know what it is? Why not, right? Just do everything. We're gonna start with max health. How much health you want player to have?
100.
100. It's the same. Same as? No. We're gonna give him a little special treatment. We give him like 300. You know, this player.
Oh, okay.
You can have a little more.
Okay.
Right. No. The point is, I don't want it to be the same number as enemy. We want to see change. That is all. Also, 300 look reasonable.
You could do like
Modifier. Hmm?
2,000.
Yeah, we can go to the 1,000 scale. I mean, sure, 1,000. Oh, no, too much. 1,000.
10,000.
1,000. No.
Okay.
Make sure you change this modifier up to override. I think you kind of know what this thing implies, right? If you do add, it add this to whatever it is already there, which we
Oh, yeah,
start with
yeah.
100, right? So you
Yeah.
become 1,100, which we don't need it. We just say, hey, you know what? This is my starting number. All right. I don't care what you have. You're gonna use my number. So you just say, all right, use this. No argument. Use mine, right? And then we add four more steps. Five, I don't know. Add something. Okay, we add the max health. We should probably also add the health to be the same number, just for now. I think in the future it should auto adjust, but you know what? Who cares? Just make the same thing. Uh, what else do we want to add? Oh, we want to add a tag. Uh, what is the attack we talked before? 15,
13.
13. Why you pick horrible number? Pick something a little decent.
Because 15 is like, it's even, but like people's attacks in games, it's not even.
Huh?
And this character doesn't look like a character who would deal even damage.
I mean, you are not wrong. You know what? You put whatever you want. I just like better
Okay.
number more. I put 15. I mean, to be fair, if you ask me, it should be 20. 20 is already occupied, so we can do 15 or 10. Yeah, 15. I like 15 more. Make sure you change everything to just use override because the concept here is we want to just override everything. Right?
Did you have to change the value for health?
I I put the same number, but yes, I did. I have max health here and have max health here.
Wait, so if you set max health, but then you don't set health to the same value, what does
Oh,
that look
in
like?
theory, you can do it in the code. I don't think we did it right now. That is why I said, well, if you do that, it will be the max health will be 1,000, and then your health will be exactly zero, and you're not gonna like what's gonna happen next because you're gonna kill yourself.
Wait, your health wouldn't be whatever value you set?
Hmm.
Like if your max health was with 1,000, but then you set it to be like 20, would it still be zero when you started
Oh
the game?
no, it'll be 20. So in this case, if you look here, right, I can tell you, it's gotta be
Hmm.
100. So when you set that max health to 1,000, and then you leave the health alone, it will spawn you as 100 out of 1,000 because it say here your health default value is 100. So
And
if
if
you
it's
just
higher
set
than
it,
that,
huh?
and if your health was higher than your max health, would it just not show?
Oh, if your health is higher than max health, I think it will overflow. We did not set it, did we? I mean, look here, what does it do? Oh, nope. It say here pre-attribute change. It kept your health to be between 0 and max health. So no, it cannot overcap.
Okay.
If your health is like 10,000, it will still cap to 1,000 because of this. It's already capped at max health value. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Aha, we are smart. We put protection there already. You cannot do something stupid. Defense. Defense can be 0, can be 10.
Oh,
No, we can put 10. I mean, it can be 0. Who cares, we can just initial set the speed for now. What would be the good speed? Move speed.
what is speed based on right now? Like, is there no val? Is there no like no unit that it's being based
It
off
is
of?
centimeter per second. Centimeter in Unreal
Centimeters
usage.
per second.
You can think about it as actual centimeter or in Unreal unit. I can show you where it is in a little bit.
Okay.
Uh, but right now I'll just set it to like 500, I think. Whatever. We don't use it anyway right now. We just put the number there for no reason.
Hmm.
The last one we don't have anything else to do, so I just delete it. Compile save. Okay, we good. We follow.
Wait, what?
I just
Oh, we
add like
already said.
5 of them. I add 5 of them, put some number in there, and then just compile save. Nothing special.
Okay, we didn't do damage.
No, we never do damage because damage is the ongoing calculation.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't initial the damage in here.
Okay.
Right? Okay, we good. We good.
Yes.
Okay. Let me sidetrack a little bit here. So here is the answer to your question in here. In the character, have character movement, and then here you just set speed. That is your move speed right now, 600 cm per second.
Yes. Oh, okay. You typed speed.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to change anything, but just show you that okay, that is what the Unreal use. It use that one.
Okay.
So eventually we'll make our speed that we set to change this number. So it actually moves faster or slower based on the stat that we give it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but right now it's fine. I just set to 500. But whatever, we don't change it yet. We'll get there one day. Okay, now we have that initial stat. The next thing is, haha, we come back here. Guess what? Change it to this. Compile save. Hope it works. Question mark. Hey, say 1000. And then all the other dudes still 100, so it means it kind of works, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh god.
but
Uh-huh.
the attack. Oh wait, we didn't do anything yet
Yeah,
to
we
make the
didn't
attack.
do anything yet. So we're gonna do something about it. Ooh, wait. Ooh, that is not in the plan. Ooh, that's not good. To make it worse. Okay, now we get to the part that I did not think about it, but now it get a little complicated. You know why?
Mhm.
Because this thing is not directly, okay, like, we have ability that spawn projectile, and we have the projectile that do the damage, right? So when we come here, you remember what we did last time? It is exactly this. We say, hey, when the projectile hit, get other. Oh, it could still work. Who is this? Who is other? No, it doesn't work. You see the problem? You see the problem?
No.
Okay, referring back to this stupid graph again, right? So we know
Mhm.
everything we do based on two ability system components do something to each other, right? In this case, we have the victims, the enemy attribute, ability component system, this thing, and then we supposed to have the player ability system component, right? And then if these two interact with each other, it is fine because we have both of the system. We have the enemy set and we have player set, and then we can do these two, do some black magic calculation, and they will get the result, right? So now
Mhm.
here is the problem. If you look at the screen right now, you see the massive problem here. You see what is missing? The very important thing is missing here.
Um, well, someone doesn't have the ability system component.
It kind of, you are like 50% right. Your answer is kind of right, but if you know there is one thing, the massive problem here is you have only one ability system. You don't have the other one.
Okay.
You see the problem.
Uh-huh.
Because, okay, this, what do we have here? It say other. When this projectile hit other, so we have the enemy one. When you shoot someone, you have its stat. But this problem is you don't know who shoot this stupid projectile, right? Who shoot this
Mhm.
thing? Yeah, exactly. You don't know. So now we have to fix that. So, okay, the goal is somehow we have to somehow grab the player ability system component and shove it somewhere here. So you have both of the system, and then now we can actually hurt each other correctly, right? Because if you don't have player set, what you gonna do, right?
Right. Didn't
Yeah,
we do that before? Like we casted it or something, and then it became someone's ability system component.
do we? I don't think we have anything here. I see nothing.
No, I mean like in another blueprint we did it once.
Yeah,
Not
no, no,
saying I
no.
know how.
We have it, but on that blueprint it have it. The problem is we want it here, not on the other blueprint. We want the thing here.
Yeah.
So the problem is this projectile doesn't know who shoot it. That is a problem. Because if you know who shoot it, then you say, hey, can you give me your ability system and I can use it to do something, right? But the problem is this thing right now, because last time what we did is say, hey, just apply. We don't care, right? We just want to see something. So now we're gonna make this part a little better by just, okay, instead of just do this, we're gonna do it correctly. Grab the right thing, plug it here, and hope it still works, you know?
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, so well now that we identify the problem is this projectile doesn't know who shoot it. So we're gonna make it know who shoot it. Haha, makes sense, right?
Yes.
So let's check what we can do to make that happen. We go to ability. We go to the which one we shoot? Oh, this one, right? Shoot player projectile. Spawn actor. It spawn that thing. It have the owner. Oh wait, it might know. See, when we come here, we know something is up. See, this is a projectile. We have the
Hmm.
connection to this guy. This guy is the owner of it, or an instigator. So both of this work.
What is the
Okay.
instigator again?
I don't know English.
Oh, wait. I think you explained it to me once already.
No, I mean, in theory, no, it doesn't matter what I explain. It is how you want to define it. Because you can plug anything in here, as long as it is pawn, right? You say the only thing you want to know is, hey, your instigator is a pawn, and then your owner, if you mouse over, you say your owner have to be an actor. As long as
Hmm.
it is an actor as the owner and instigator as a pawn, you can plug anything in. It's up to you. But normally when people do this, they say the instigator is the one who instigates this behavior or this object. So if we go back to the root cause of it, it is the player who shoot this projectile. It's normally the instigator. And
Okay.
then the owner is something that more like the more direct to it. So if I use another example, like if you have the spawner, right? The spawner, like you put like a tower, a tower
Hmm.
that shoot, like let's say it's like the tower that shoot fireball, right? In that case, normally the owner of the fireball is the tower, but the instigator is the player, if that makes sense.
Sure.
But it's actually up to you how you want to define this thing. It's from game to game or from people to people. But if it were me, what I am going to do is I will set the owner to be something immediate to it. So in that case, the owner of the fireball is the tower, but the instigator that do damage. When you calculate the fireball damage, I would take the player stat to calculate it. That's why I put the player as instigator. If that makes sense.
The player,
Follow?
as in like the character in the game, or like the person controlling the player in the game.
It's technically up to you to define, but for me, I put the one who have the attribute, the uh, the one that I want the gameplay ability system component from. I put that guy because I know I want
Okay.
to reference to that guy. So you know what, the Isekai is this guy. You gotta use my ability system component. That is who I put as instigator every time.
Uh-huh.
Right? Because eventually you're like, okay, who I calculate from? Give me that guy. And then every time I say, yeah, just get instigator. It is always that guy. If you want to do it something else, if it is the other game, I don't know, you do whatever, right? But for me, my definition instigator is the one who I want to calculate from. Just give me that. So okay. We good? We good? Continue.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we know something. Wait. So we know this project actually knows something that we want. It's either the owner or instigator. Can I get instigator? Voila, genius. Look at that. Which one do we want? Is it this one? There is a five of them. Return instigator of this actor. You know what? I like that one. Is it the correct one? I don't know, man. I
Hmm.
hope so. Again, every time you do something, it's always just a guessing game. Did you guess it right? If you guess it right, you win. If you guess it wrong, guess again until you guess it right, you know? And if we do the exact same thing, we have instigator that now in our head, we know this instigator is supposed to be the player because we plug it from there based on how we plug the thing, right? So we know this is a player, get ability system component of the player, and then now we gotta apply gameplay effect. But we cannot use that one because that one apply to self. So we want something a little better. Apply gameplay effect to target. Eh, looks good to me. I will use that one. Right. And then now we're gonna
Okay.
change something a little bit. We're gonna plug this thing over here. By the way, we don't use this anymore. Technically, we can just delete this one, you know. How about we
Huh.
just delete it? Okay, you know, delete.
Okay.
The main reason is, yeah, because that one is just a temporary. We just want to see something, right? But now
Oh,
we
so
use
we
a
can
real one.
delete the test damage blueprint itself?
No, 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 no. Leave that one alone. You can
Okay.
if you don't want to use it anymore, but I think we will still use it randomly somewhere else just for testing stuff. So yeah, it's just
Okay.
there. It is not used anymore in this case, but we probably still use it when we make something new, right? Because like next time gonna be the same thing as is like, hey, we are there, we just want to see something happen. I'll just use a test damage again instead of trying to do it correctly, right? And the other we verify that oh it works. Okay, now we can do it correctly by doing exactly this.
Hmm. Wait, should we add like a comment here to show that the instigator is connected to the player?
You can make a comment. I
Do you ever do that?
if you want to, you can click on the thing, press C. That is how you make a comment.
See, okay.
Yeah.
But like, do you ever like when you are trying to
Or
like
you can
fix the
click
game?
outside here, press C, and then you can make this thing, you know.
Uh,
Oh, that's a rough question. The answer to your question is I should. In reality, no, I did not. But
oh, okay.
I have to defend myself here. the reason I did not is if this blueprint is so big that you have to make a comment and you don't understand what is going on anymore, I normally say, okay, this is too big already. I just make a new function and then put things in the function instead, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
And then because of that, my blueprint will always look clean or look readable. Because when it is something look messy or too big, I just like collapse it, make a function, and then you call one function call. The function in this case, like if I make a function on this one, I would say, apply damage, you know, and then I make a new function, and then on here you see one thing called apply damage, and then you do the next thing like, oh, after apply damage, kill yourself, you know, or something, you know.
Uh-huh.
It
Uh-huh.
will always be readable. I don't need a comment. Yeah, the
Okay.
moment it looked too messy, then I would just okay, how to clean this up, make something, section it nicely, but I just don't make comment. So,
All right.
is that at least defensible?
Yeah, yeah. I can see
Yeah,
that happening.
but you are right. If your movie is so big, you should make a comment block. But I just don't. Okay, well, anyway, come back to our business here. You say, now you see, we now have two ability system components interact with each other, right? This is
Mm.
the one. It do the thing to another one, which is down here. Their naming sucks. They are both target, but deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to apply something. We don't have anything to apply yet, so we're gonna still use test survey for now. We'll make a new one soon, right? But for now, use test damage. And now we just want to see if this thing's gonna crash our game or it's gonna still work. Oh, please work. Okay, it still do 20, which is great. I like it. I like it. Okay.
Wow, everything's working.
But we did not see the change, but you know it works because we did something.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is good. Now we're gonna make the real thing, the real GE that actually do stuff. Where should I put it? I can put it here because it's using the ability gameplay effect. So we're gonna right click this, duplicate. We're gonna do this thing called GE base damage. Because why not? You know.
Jeez.
After rename, clean redirector every time. I'm just being paranoid.
Which one should I do the update redirector for? Blueprints?
On the folder, whatever the
Oh,
folder that you should rename,
okay.
or you can do it on their parent. You can do upper, don't go lower, only go higher. Okay, okay. And then now with this one, we're gonna change something in here. Okay, we can do something dumb for now. We can change that later. So we're gonna do something stupid here. You see this thing called scalable float?
Yeah.
And then we just set flat 20, right? Guess what we're gonna do? How about we change this thing to instead of use a flat 20, we're gonna make it based on attribute. Aha.
Mm.
Right. And then you go down here. What attribute it gets from? Which one should I change? Oh, it is this one. Attribute capture. Guess what we capture from? Attack.
Ta-da.
Aha. You are so right. Snapshot. I don't even know. We don't need snapshot. Screw that. And then everything is like this. Okay, compile save for now. And then go shoot, I guess.
Okay.
And well, now you cross your finger. You hope it does 15 freaking damage. If it do not 15, we have problem. Please do 15. Oh crap, it does not.
Nope.
Why? Oh, I know why. You know why?
No.
Well, we didn't change this thing.
Oh, okay.
So change it to base damage. Try again. And then cross your finger, hope you do 15. Please, please do 15. You do 15 for me. I don't know what you do for you. You do 15 for me. I'm
Um,
happy.
mine's not doing 15. It's doing 13.
Oh, did you set it to 13?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good for you. Okay. And now, okay, I will explain this a little bit and then we'll see what we do next. But I think that probably it's for today because, hey, we succeed.
Yeah.
So here is how it works. It base your attribute on a tab. And then this all the calculation you can do. You can do coefficient is a multiplier. So in my case, I will use my number. It says 15. If I put this to 2, and then I compile save, go shoot, it will do 30. I hope I am right. 30? Equal 30? Yeah, see, okay, it do 30, so I am right.
Mm.
Right.
Okay.
And then the other thing is like the name implied, is pre-multiply. So it's like at the beginning, if you want like, oh, it do 20 damage plus 2x of your attack, right? It will do just that.
Mm.
So in my case, I say this, it means 50 damage because the 2x is 30, 20 pre-add, pre-multiply is 20 plus 2x attack. And then like you might guess, this one is post-add or post-multiply. So if I go this, if I do 10, so this is back to 1. So what is this now? 10, 15 is 25. It is 25 post-multiply. Doesn't even matter. Post-multiply additive value. Where is the multiplicative one? Interesting. Oh, it pre-multiply and post-multiply. I see. Okay. So this thing is 10. It add and then it plus 15. So this is 25. And then if I do this, it's 25 multiplied by 2. This is supposed to be 50. If that makes sense to you.
Sort of.
Right? I hope I am right. If I'm not right, it is the other one. It flipped the other way around. This is supposed to be 50. Trust. Okay, yeah, I do 50. So I'm right. Okay, well, I mean, anyway, it's just this three number you can play around with it, right? One of
Okay.
them is free, one of them is post, but okay, quite easy. It is around here. Good enough. I will set it back to everything. We set to default. Compile save. For shoot, it should do 15, and then I think we can call it a day.
Okay.
Hey, do 15 for me. But yeah, now you can do damage based on the actual stat. Congratulations. You know?
Yay, that's great.
Yeah. See, and then you can change it to whatever you want. You can put any calculation, whatever you want,
Mm.
work fine. In the future, we can add something more complicated. Oh, you can do the defense part too, because it's the attack part, right?
Yeah, except
Yeah.
the enemies aren't really dealing damage to us right now.
All right, we can make enemy do damage to you too. Yes. But okay, that will be in
Because
the future.
that's how it should work.
I mean, don't you like to be immortal?
You mean like you want to make a game where you only lose health when you dash?
Well, actually, that kind of sounds funny.
What's the point of the enemies?
To force you to dash?
But for
If
what
enemy touch you, it do something bad to you. So you have to dash it, maybe.
Okay, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Or in a sense, you can make enemy that always one shot you. So when the enemy shoots something at you, you're gonna dash and you're gonna lose health, which means you can dash 5 times and then you game over. You know?
Yeah, yeah, you know what? That is a good idea.
That
Like, you
doesn't sound
only
too
have
bad to
big
be fair.
dashes.
Okay, anyway, I think that's it for today's video. Any question?
Yeah.
Are we smooth
Um,
today? Surprisingly smooth.
yeah, it was smooth there.
Okay.
But I was wondering,
Yes.
some of these blueprints it says at the top that they're data only blueprints.
Oh, this? Yeah, don't click.
Yeah. How do you do that? Like, how do you make it a data only blueprint?
You cannot. When you do it, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Most of the time when I right click and then try the thing, it starts as a data blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you happen to click this thing, it becomes non-data blueprint anymore, and then you cannot revert the operation. Like once you click this, it will never be data blueprint ever again
But why can't you revert it?
because that is how this engine works.
Okay.
I can't do anything about it. I think okay, the better explanation from what I read is it's a the moment you click this thing, it now initialize all the other part that is not the data, which is like it hooks your stuff to be like this thing, it hook your begin play, it hook your end play, it hook your like five other things that is normally a red nodes here.
Yeah.
So after it hook that thing into your blueprint, it cannot undo it. I think
Way
that's
too
what
much
I
work
read.
on.
No, it does not allow to revert it back, basically. It is a one-time
Okay.
conversion. Like you convert, like when you upgrade your software or your save file from your old save into the new save, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like when you convert forward, you cannot convert backward, it go forward only. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think the idea is kind of like that. Though I kind of agree with you, like this thing should be reversible. I don't see why it would not. But that is what Unreal say. It's not mine. So, whoops.
Well,
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't do anything about it. Any other question?
no.
Okay, then we good for now. GG. See you next time.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. You too.